Yo, I'm Bob. Totally blind since birth. Into Marvel, going to be unboxing Apocalypse. So Apocalypse comes from the Marvel Legends line from Hasbro. This is a representation of the Uncanny X-Men Toy Biz version, I believe. I think I had this one. He had interchangeable arms back in the 90s. So the front of the box feels very similar to the old Toy Biz designs when I was a kid. So here's the back of the card. I'm going to pause this while I'm unboxing it because, unlike the old action figures, the casing doesn't peel off of the card. So I'm going to have to do a lot of cutting. I mean, that would probably traumatize some collectors who want to keep the stuff on the card anyway. So I'll be back in a sec. In the blink of an eye, rather. So here's Apocalypse out of his packaging, and he is quite tall. I like what they're doing with him. I wish they could have given him a couple more attachments. He's only got a cannon, which we'll take a look at in a second, but I like the way he turned out. Definitely looks like Apocalypse. Got the hoses going around to his back and from his arms. Got all of his armor on, of course. Since he's a bigger figure, I'm trying to hold him a little away from the camera here. Got his little tiny head on there. I always thought his action figures had little heads when I was a kid. Yeah, he's got different hands, so he's kind of got his splayed hands there. So of course he can change his hands into various weapons, so they gave him a cannon here. I wish they could have given him his big drill from the Marvel vs. Capcom games. I always loved that attack of his, even though it really took a lot of life away from your character. So he has a different face here, probably with a different expression. And he's got alternate hands as well. You can place fists on either wrist port. So if this was the X-Men animated series Apocalypse, he would be voiced by either John Colicos, or maybe you pronounce it Colicos. My screen readers pronounce it two different ways. Anybody who knows how to pronounce his name, let me know. Then James Blendick also did his voice in the animated series. He's another one of my favorite bad guys from X-Men. And I like the way the figure turned out. He's very menacing. Very buff, and he towers over others as he should. Probably got all of his armor going on. I do wish he could have come with a few more odds and ends. Apocalypse being Apocalypse, you know. But I like the look. He does have that that Toy Biz look to him. They really tried to incorporate some of the features from the old action figure from the 90s. And yeah, like I said, 9.5 out of 10 for this big guy. And here's En Sabah Noor with both of his fists raised, ready to make speeches about how he's going to bring oblivion to our world, and he's probably going to tell us to look upon the future and tremble. So yeah, I like all the accessories he comes with. And mine's got very tight joints too, so can't complain about that. That'll do for this X-Men Marvel Legends figure review. Hear you guys in the next one.